Yeah, so Samini has challenged Shatta Wale in a battle of hate on social media, whilst Berla Mundi has been trolled on social media again by Efia Odo, Stephanie Benson, Sister Debbie, and more. Yeah, so Poyoo has also donated part of his YouTube revenue to an orphanage. There's many more stories coming your way on the Lay Entertainment Gossip Show on that TV. Please, if you are new here, kindly subscribe to this channel and also click on the bell icon right next to the subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. Yeah, so let me start today's gossip from the camp of Poyoo. Yeah, so if you don't know Poyoo, he has been claiming to be the face of GH rap, and he's now saying that he's the face of hip hop in Ghana. Yeah, so Poyoo, after receiving his first revenue from YouTube, actually he and his team went to an orphanage home to donate part of his YouTube revenue to the orphanage home. And according to him, he's saying that he knows where he comes from, okay, and knowing where he's coming from, he has to help the needy in society. Therefore, he and his team thought it was that no, I can't enjoy this money alone. I have to actually come, or let me say, use part of that revenue to actually sort out these people or give to them, because they are also part of the needy in society. Therefore, he and his team, as I said earlier, he and his team went and they donated items, okay, to the orphanage home. Okay, guys, watch the video, and so don't forget to also drop your comments in the comment section below.
Poyoo, the face of GH rap, now the face of hip hop. I came to celebrate my 1 million view with I just came to orphanage home, and we donated some stuff to them so that, you know, they should enjoy. I know where I'm coming from, and I've been there before, so right. I feel the pains for them. Right. So we have to give this to them. They should enjoy it too. That's right. So everybody watch out. Keep supporting Poyoo. I love you all. South Africa.
Yeah, so big ups to Poyoo and his team for such a kind gesture. I mean, it's not everybody who will do this, but then for them to do this, or for them to be so thoughtful of these people, I would say God bless him and also his entire team for such a kind gesture shown towards the orphanage. Yeah, so next on my gossip, I have Raquel. Yeah, so Raquel is in the news once again, this time around his manager. Yeah, so Raquel's manager, Stephen Krepi, was on Showbiz Agenda today with Samini Flex and also his pundits, and they are talking about Rihanna and the fact that the Ghanaian media, or let me say Ghanaian entertainment space, do not favor female in the entertainment industry. And he used his artist as an example, saying that a couple of gatekeepers in the entertainment, like likes of Abeku Santana, Makokreku Mante, and others, or let me say Peace FM, actually dragged Raquel, or they contributed to the failure, or Raquel being a failure in the showbiz industry, or they contributed to Raquel downfall in the Ghanaian music industry. And according to Stephen Krepi, he's saying that when Raquel's private parts, okay, got leaked or went viral on social media, instead of these people to actually save her or probably pass comments that will actually let people not even go deep down or talk about it, they are rather fueling that particular issue, okay, and humiliating her and all that. And according to him, someone actually created a blog dedicated to humiliate and also shame Raquel. And because of that particular incident that happened, Raquel lost a gig, a very huge gig in South Africa, and you could see that really contributed to Raquel's failure in the Ghanaian music industry. And according to him, instead of people praising Raquel, or people praising Raquel for her vocal prowess, I mean, they were not looking at that, but they were looking at her fashion sense and also what really happened to her. And I remember that incident like yesterday, like it was that bad. That particular incident, that particular photographer who took that picture, come on, and it went viral on social media. It was that bad, and up to now that picture is still there. Like, that is why they say you should be careful what you put on social media, what you put on the internet, because the internet never forgets. And up to now, Raquel cannot come back. Like, but it's like that thing is actually haunting her. They've tried their best to actually come with a press release to clear the air and all that, but it's still not working. And they actually spoke on behalf of Ghanaian female artists and also Ghanaian female entertainers, saying that they should be careful, and also the media should actually support them. And the media contributes to killing talent, okay, regardless of their personality, regardless of their fashion sense and whatever. But that is not right. That is not right. So guys, listen to what Stephen Krepi had to say on this particular issue.
Music was involved. Raquel had a lawyer. Peace FM was at the height of the operations at the time. They were also very heavily involved.
involved in what exactly?
In the background negotiation of how to deal with what had happened.
Okay.
Because at the time, Raquel was one of the biggest female musicians in Ghana.
Fact.
She had an issue of wardrobe malfunctioning, which has happened to the likes of the Beyoncés and some of the top international female artists in the world. It happens. Wardrobe malfunctions happen. But she was misunderstood, chastised, all manner of things, forgetting that this young girl had a family, had grandparents who existed at the time, had brothers and sisters. They even created a website to release the pictures. I'm telling you, this is the industry we are dealing with.
A website purposely to release
Raquel's pictures. There was a deliberate attempt to end her career. Raquel had deals from the likes of Diageo. We had calls from South Africa. They told us after going online that they can no longer deal with her. This is the industry we are dealing with. The likes of Abeku Santana, back in those days when we came, would sit on radio and say, Raquel Onyegani, yempe ubia or foreign our baba befa, yen shine waha, adi grand go from waha no moon, zwa utiama no way no ha.
Are you sure about this?
We had the likes of Okweku Mante being in positions to give awards for work that had been done. And they will say, her music is not Ghanaian enough. Have you ever thought about the fact why Efia has continually won the Female Artist of the Year after Becca won a few bits? Raquel is not a good singer? Is she not a vocal prowess? When was she going to be given an opportunity for people to realize her work? How much skin did she have to show? What is the talent that we are talking about? What do you expect management to do when we have other record label owners as part of the decision makers of who wins the award? And I'm speaking with Chat House. We have record label owners who also have competing artists within the competition making decisions on the board. How do you compete as an independent young label? Black Star SR Entertainment has done a lot in this industry. We were not funded by anybody. It was a private, single-handed funded project. And we have contributed immensely to this industry. I speak today with a lot of passion.
I'm feeling it.
I speak today because the likes of Riala do have the right to speak up. I remember when Riala started. I saw Ishon at the third production of Raquel's Cupid Party, one of the biggest Valentine events ever to be produced in Ghana.
Yeah, I know about that too.
We had made so much strides within this industry, but it was all ignored for the industry politics. And the concentration was on the negativity and to see the destruction of raw, pure talent. It is sad. I have come across female musicians who have been on every single talent show in Ghana, and they died just before I could save them. And I speak about an artist called June. Those who are in the industry know her. June was a very beautiful artist. She had been on the Airtel shows, every single talent show in this country, but she did not get the help she needed. When I met her, she had been raped. She was being threatened with evidence.
Raped by industry people.
By industry people. She could not even tell me. This girl could not even enter the gate of my compound to even let alone sit in my office. I had to meet her in public places throughout our session whilst I was trying to sign this girl.
Because she was scared.
She was scared of something. And when she opened up to me, she had risen to a point where she had bipolar. She, a university Legon graduate who just wanted to do music. Her family lives in Odoko. If they're listening to me today, God bless them. And they couldn't even understand what she was dealing with, the depression and the bipolar. They couldn't understand the medical agenda that was going on. And this poor girl died, 20-something. We are not being truthful to ourselves. You see, where is the Wendy Shays, the Efias? Which stage in this country have they climbed that the Beckers, the Efias, and the Raquel have already not done?
Someone should check his phone.
Why is it that there's not a deliberate agenda to take them international? Why are we not speaking of collaborative efforts for the likes of Rihanna to take somebody like Winnie Shea to a one concert or festival in the international scene to introduce, which is what I know the Nigerians know to do very well. We do not have a system to churn out new products. We do not have a deliberate strategy to develop new talent. We do not have a deliberate strategy to appreciate existing talent that will mature and now also begin the process of developing new products. So often when they hit saturation, we say she has died, or he has died, or the career has died. Absolute rubbish. Every time you've heard somebody mention Raquel's name, it's to do with what they perceive that she may have had a relationship with her manager. How many times have you heard Arnold or Abegu Santana or the big guys within the industry speak about her vocal prowess, which is exactly what she stood for? Which is exactly what we continually try to promote. Not her sexuality. No.
Yeah, so you heard it all. Kindly drop your comment in the comment section below. Let's get interactive in there. Yeah, so next on my gossip for today, I have Stephanie Benson, Efia Odo, Sister Debbie, and more trolling Berla Mundi. Yeah, so why are they trolling Berla Mundi? So Berla Mundi had an interview with a rape victim, okay, and the interview was definitely to, educate people, or probably get some kind of information that will send a word out there. It was an educational piece. And per how Berla Mundi, a very experienced presenter, host, and a media person like Berla Mundi, people were expecting her to ask mind-blowing questions that will, change the status quo about rape victims and what have you. But then it was like Berla Mundi was carrying out the interview like it was an entertainment interview, or it's like a celebrity interview, or a one-on-one interview. Yeah, it's a one-on-one interview, but then how she carried out the interview was quote unquote quite unprofessional. So then the likes of Stephanie Benson, Efia Odo, and also Sister Debbie also came hard. They actually showed that especially about how Berla Mundi carried out the interview. And this was some of the remarks that they said, these are some of the things that they said on social media, especially on Twitter. Yeah, so Stephanie Benson tweeted saying that a girl talking about a violent rape like a comedy show, an emotionless presenter responding to rape victim like they are talking about a bad film. If that wasn't bad enough, a fucking laughing audience. What the hell is wrong with society? God forgive us. Yeah, so then Efia Odo also added her voice by saying that the host of the show couldn't take a few seconds to speak to the audience and tell them that this is no laughing matter. Goes to show how we Africans don't take rape serious. Yeah, it doesn't end there. And also Sister Debbie also added her voice saying that someone who insisted on making a whole interview with me on live television about me being against another woman instead of exposing the guilt of a man in question when I was only there to promote my EP, I am sure she wasn't even tempted to ask what the girl was wearing. Yeah, so these are some of the comments that these Ghanaian celebrities actually made on Berla Mundi's interview, saying that she could have done better because interview such a persona. Carrying out such an interview supposed to transform, is supposed to educate and also change the status quo about how what rape victim actually goes through. Or basically that is it. But then it seems she didn't carry out the interview very well, and they've actually gone for it. Okay, guys, what do you think about that? Can you drop your comments in the comment section below, and let's get interactive in there. Yeah, so last but not least on my gossip for today, I have Samini calling Shatta Wale for a battle. Yeah, so Samini took on Twitter and actually called his fellow brother Shatta Wale for a battle of hits. Guys, it seems this year, or let me say this month, is Shatta Wale's month, especially when videos about dropping from the camp of Shatta Wale and Beyonce has actually gone haywire. And also Shatta Wale also hinting at that international collaboration with Meek Mill. So then Samini, his brother, is actually calling for a challenge, and this is what he had to say. He actually took to Twitter to make up this particular statement, or this particular call for this particular battle, and his tweet read: Shatta Wale, what's up? Make we do the versus things Sam give the fans one of these days. LOL. Batman versus Bandana all the way to Samini versus Shatta Wale. Anything else is a mismatch, Charlie. LOL. Or you say on looking, I go catch you for Tuesday market tomorrow. LOL. Achisa. Yeah, so basically we are in COVID-19, or we are in the COVID era where shows, or like let me say live shows, or let me say shows that has to do with people attending and also buying tickets is prohibited because of the spread of the COVID-19. Therefore, most Ghanaian artists and also most event organizers are settled for online shows, or let me say virtual concerts. And it seems for some time I've not really had that kind of concert. So Samini is trying to entertain his fans and also calling on his brother Shatta Wale to also come so that they have this kind of battle of it, like what Sarkodie started some few months ago, where we have the producer like JQ and Hammer going head to head, KY and Killbeat and all that. Like he was matching these producers for them to drop Battle of the Hits, and that particular session was very, very lovely, and it really entertained us during the the lockdown period. So therefore, although the lockdown has been lifted and people are going about their daily activity, when it comes to entertainment, we are really, really like it's not really in the high, therefore it's on the low. So Samini is actually calling for this. For me, I think it's a very good idea. Batman versus Bandana. Then Batman having hits, songs, Bandana from Ghana also having hits. Then Samini and Shatta Wale. These guys have been relevant in the showbiz industry, let me say the Ghanaian entertainment industry, for more than a decade now. Therefore, calling for a battle of hits is not a bad idea for me at all. For me, I really, really accept it. And I think it's a good thing actually. So let me say it's a step in the right direction. Okay, guys, all too soon I've come to the end of the Lay Entertainment Gossip Show right here on Odate TV. Please, if you are new here, as I always say, kindly subscribe to this channel and also click on the bell icon right next to the subscribe button. Because if you don't click on the bell icon, when we drop a new content, you will not be notified. I guess you always want to be notified when we drop a new content on our channel. So don't forget to also share this video with your friends as well. And also kindly follow us on all social media platforms. It's at Odate TV on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and also on Snapchat and everywhere. And also don't forget to also follow me personally. My personal handle is at Odate_GH everywhere. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, everywhere. Yes, and also don't forget to also log on to our blog www.odateghnews.com for the latest entertainment news and gossip in the Ghanaian showbiz industry. And to come with another exciting entertainment gossip. Yes, to come with another exciting edition of the Daily Entertainment Gossip Show. Is bye for now.